Welcome to Rocket Podcast. Rocket Podcast is brought to you by Blackbird Tattoo and Piercing. They're open. They're finally open. By appointment only. Call ahead. Make an appointment. Go in there. Get tattooed and pierced. Also, anti-all forever. Go to spikesandhatestorenvy.com and buy some shit from them. You dirty little sluts can always reach me at rockgutpodcast@gmail.com. Also on any of the social media bullshits. By any, I mean Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On today's show, I'm going to be playing songs from Goathammer, Kommando Pagano, a new one from Panzerfaust, in memoriam thing for a buddy of mine that died. So a song from Flogging Molly. And then a new song from the new album from the old band Rebel Son. So, strap in, pour yourself a nice frosty cold one, and let's get ready to fuck some shit up. Woo! How are you guys all doing? Welcome to Rocket Podcast. I appreciate you all tuning in, joining me on this lovely Thursday afternoon. I don't know if you could hear the noise in the background, but what's going on back there is my lovely wife, Mrs. Joe, is still quarantined and working from home. And right now, she is doing a daily burn aerobics workout. Also, as always, you may hear some, baby music. That's because my boys are down for their nap. And they're actually napping today, which has not happened with the both of them in, a couple weeks. Lately, they've been switching on and off. Not that any of you care about that, because you're all a bunch of selfish bastards. I'm just joking. Anyway, this last weekend, went up to the Uintas to celebrate Walpurgis with my bros, and it was absolutely lovely. We had so much food to eat. It was redonkulous. In the evening, there must have been a fire or something, because on the horizon, Utah always has really killer horizons, but this particular horizon was really fucking bright pinks and purples and just fantastic. The Uinta Mountains mean a lot to me. My family's been camping there for probably the past 50 years. I sat down and did the math on it. It's where I learned to gut a fish, and my father and his father would go hunting for deer and moose and elk. And there were a lot of moose up there this past weekend. We saw and heard moose all over the place, so that's kind of cool. It was, I don't know if it was technically open because of the whole virus thing, but it wasn't gated off, and a lot of people were camping. A lot of people were heading up, so I think it was technically open, even though technically it's not supposed to open until, not this weekend, but next weekend. Yeah, man, it was a really nice kind of celebration of spring coming, and had a nice big bonfire like you're supposed to, and read our runes over a campfire, and it was just fucking great, very special to me. First time I've ever gotten to do that with other people. used to doing everything by myself, so it's nice to have people to do that sort of silly ritual with. Not silly at all. But that's neither here nor there. But speaking of things coming back from the whole virus quarantine thing, I'm expecting a shirt from Malaysia or the Philippines. It's a Goathammer shirt, and I've been highly anticipating it, even though it is not Anthony Warhammer's fault at all that he has not been able to send it. All the post office closed down and stuff, so what you want him to do, But yeah, man, I'm excited for that shirt to get here because it's a really cool design, and whatever. Without further ado, I'm gonna play a song by Goathammer, and it's called Goathammer.
It's
That was Goathammer by Goathammer. So I'm going to get a little bit dark and serious with you guys, I suppose, right now. I just got some bad news this morning. And it's a downer. It's a bummer. I do come from a long line of miserable cunts, mostly on the Jackson side. Depression has always been an issue with pretty much that entire side of the family. A lot of suicide attempts, some of them successful, most of them not, thank the gods. But I really don't like that quitter shit. I understand mental illness. I suffer from it myself. I think once you recognize that you have a mental illness, it becomes your obligation and duty to do something about that mental illness. You can't just go through life blaming all your problems on that mental illness and not taking any strides to, treat it yourself or navigate the waters of it. You got to do something to take care of it, right? And nothing is a cure-all. No pill is a cure-all. No one thing is a cure-all. It's always a formula of things. Medicine, exercise, eating right, positive self-talk, times with friends to just kind of cut loose and laugh at dumb things, all of these are part of my formula to make sure that the black dog doesn't creep in. I don't do something rash because I have people that depend on me that I love, and also that's not an honorable death. That's taking a way out. That's saying, I can't do it today, so I'm not going to do it for all of the days to come. There will be other days. You're going to fall off the horse, you got to get back on that bitch. All right? I don't like that taking the fucking easy way out shit. I think the only exception is if, you have a really bad terminal illness and you're nothing but, in pain and suffering, and then, also it's causing your loved ones around you pain and suffering. Okay, in that situation, I'm fine with euthanasia, but I'm not fine with doing it as a means to avoid your problems. I worry that people romanticize it, and people romanticize the suffering and also the act itself. I think it's romantic to today's culture, and that's a very dangerous, harmful thing. It shouldn't be romanticized, and to speak frankly with you, it should be dishonored. It's not an honorable death. And, there are always people that are counting on you, whether you know it or not, or love you and care about you. It's one of the most selfish things a person can do. Probably the most selfish thing a person can do is just to walk away and be a quitter. It's quitter shit, right? So, that's my 2 cents on it. Don't be a fucking quitter. If you got a mental illness, it's on you to take care of that shit. If you have diabetes and you have to take insulin, no one's going to hold your hand and make sure you fucking take your insulin. Right? No, you have to do that shit yourself. You have to take it upon yourself and follow through on it. If not, well, maybe you lose a leg, maybe you die. But yeah, man, that quitter shit is for the birds. So it's on you. It's your obligation. It's your duty. And this can be your fight. And I'm not saying necessarily medication is always the cure. Sometimes it is. In my situation, medication has helped me. I've heard great things about people, using mushrooms to help them get away from the black dog, right? A little bit of rewiring and stuff. But I also think those people are going out in the forest and meditating and all that stuff, which also helps rewire those kind of negative circuits in your mind. So, I mean, again, this is just my take on it, of different avenues a person can take. But yeah, I think good diet, exercise, some kind of medication or treatment like mushrooms, good times with friends, and positive self-talk. I think those things, I think that's a really good formula for defeating the black dog and not doing something rash and harmful that's going to fuck everyone else in your life up, right? So, there you go, man. There's my fucking take on it. Maybe you have a different opinion. I don't know. Let me know. We'll talk about it. Until then, here is Kommando Pagano, Wolves Against Antifa. Yes! Kommando Pagano, Wolves Against Antifa. That is off of that compilation that just came out a little while ago. The Anti-Antifa, the other side of silence compilation that has a ton of killer bands. If you listen to the podcast, I've been talking about this compilation for a little while now. You guys can pick that up from Anti-All Forever at the Spikes and Hate Store, envy.com. Go buy it. It's fucking worth it. It is worth every penny. But yeah. So I did just have a thought, Some people see a dead body and they think, ew, that's scary, or, oh no, that's gross, or, something like that. They're scared, they're grossed out, whatever. They see a dead body. That's her reaction. You gotta be glass half full in life and be positive. Maybe someone sees a dead body, that's fine. But maybe someone sees a possible date. That's gross. So, a band I absolutely loved the first time I saw them was with Ringworm years and years ago. But they have a new album coming out called Eisenwald. I'm so excited about that. I'm very excited about this band having new material coming out. You know what? I'm just going to fucking play the song. This is Panzerfaust with the song The Faustian Pact. I love this fucking band. Love them. So good. the only good thing to ever come out of Ontario, Canada. The band Panzerfaust. The rest of Ontario is a giant shithole. No, I don't know. I don't know that. I think it's actually very beautiful up there. But, yeah, man. Fucking Panzerfaust. God damn, what a song. Very excited that they're, like, doing stuff again. Playing music again and, touring. Because, like I said, I saw them, like, God, maybe 2009. They were on tour with Ringworm. Ringworm had them open up for them. And Ringworm's kind of notorious for taking lesser-known bands on the road with them if they like them a lot. So, yeah, man, definitely check out that shit. Go, it's just coming out. Eisenwald, Panzerfaust. Check that shit out. So, in other news of, like, new releases, I think a lot of people are going to be excited about. I know I am. Just in the good old shit-kicking fucking redneck country outlaw shit that we all like to listen to. At least me and the people I'm close to. We don't do a lot of disengaging from heavy metal and black metal and outlaw country. And from what I've experienced, a lot of the black metal and death metal artists don't either. So, the band Rebel Son, the guy with the funny killer lyrics, Rebel Son has a brand new album out. It just came out May 1st. The album is called Let's Go Where There's Booze. It's got a rebel flag with the shape of beer bottles. And, yeah, man. So go pick that shit up. Go pick up Rebel Son's new album. Just came out. But without further ado, I'm going to play a song off of that new album. I haven't heard the song yet. I've heard a little snippet, and it's it's exactly what you would expect from Rebel Son. So yeah, man, I'm very happy to hear that they got a new album out and they're playing and stuff. Hell, maybe when all this virus bullshit's over, maybe they'll do a little nationwide tour. Anyway, yeah, man. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. And, yeah, man. Let me just find that shit right here. Scroll over to it. All right, this is the first time I'm hearing it, too. So we're all going to experience this together. This is a journey we're all going on. All right, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Well, I woke up in the nude in the floor this morning, empty bottles everywhere. I reckon I got drunk again last night. Right next to me, there's girly clothes and wadded up pink underwear, so I reckon that I must have done alright. Well, I got to my feet and stumbled down the hall to brush my teeth and to see if I could find anything else. And sure enough, some gorgeous gal is smiling fast asleep. She must have found my bedroom by herself. Once again, I wake up and can't remember what I've done or where I've been. Once more, I wake up and find a woman that I've never met before. Oh Lord, she might have really turned out looking rough come daylight. But all is hunky-dory, morning glory. Alright, alright, alright. I reckon I got drunk again last night. Well, she woke up and said, hey stud, top of the morning to you. Then out of my bed crawled a naked perfect 10. I said, pardon, doll, and she just laughed and said, my name is Bonnie Blue. I said, how do you do? Nice to meet you again. Then we punched one more out, showered, dressed, and jumped into my Chevrolet and headed into town for lunch and liquor store. I said, whatever we did last night, let's do it again tonight. What do you say? She said, perfect plan, there's nothing I'd love more. Once again, I wake up and can't remember what I've done or where I've been. Once more, I wake up and find a woman that I've never met before. Oh Lord, she might have really turned out looking rough till daylight. But all this hunky-dory morning glory, alright, alright, alright. I reckon I got drunk again last night. Yeah, all this hunky-dory morning